I am Dana Malcolm. It is Thursday, November 30th, 2023. Rashid Ehsan is here with me for your evening edition of Top Stories. Coming up, the news that matters most.
You can always find what you're looking for and what you need at Quality Food World. Shop retail, shop wholesale. Quality has the brands you know, the brands you love. Always quality. Big savings every day. And remember to look out for sales for even bigger savings. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays through Saturdays. Open 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. On the 5 Keys Access Road. Quality Food World, a prime trading company.
When the lead of the Informal Settlements Unit, Carlos Simons KC, sat down to address the myriad of issues which are emerging as the government aims to put an end to illegal constructions, the topic of people being scammed in real estate was unavoidable. Simons, a former Supreme Court justice, offered expert advice explaining what to do to ensure your deal is legitimate.
Come to the land registry or to the survey department or the planning department and tell them your story. I'm about to pay $10,000 or $20,000 for this parcel of land. Is this person entitled to sell it to me?
Simons said the fraudsters who scam residents will pay.
We will not sit by and see hardworking, innocent people fleeced.
The government has called another meeting for Grant Turk, this time hosted by the Grant Turk Enhancement and Sustainability Agency. It's no secret that the capital's touristic development is funded by both government and Carnival Cruise Lines to the tune of millions. The meeting is scheduled for 6:30 p.m. today at Dillon Hall. In attendance will be board members and Premier Washington Mizik. Following global failures to cut emissions and the hottest year on record, there were sharp words for the gathering of world leaders at the opening ceremony of the Conference of the Parties, or COP28, this morning. They came from Grenadian Simon Steele, who acts as Executive Secretary of the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change.
If we do not signal the terminal decline of the fossil fuel era as we know it, we welcome our own terminal decline. And we choose to pay with people's lives.
He was speaking in the United Arab Emirates, the country hosting COP28, which still has plans to increase their fossil fuel production. We go now to Rashid Ehsan. He has top stories from around the region. Magnetic Media is your news leader.
Moving money from one site to the next? Lots of cash transactions make you vulnerable? Need eyes on your investments no matter where you are? Are you looking for professional security escorts for your high net worth guests? Want to support Neighborhood Watch with skill patrols? Sounds like you need security solutions at Spence Security Services. Established in the Turks and Caicos since 1998. Get armored truck escort services from $150 and contact Spence Security for free consultation. Dependable, professional service you can trust. That's Spence Security.
It's now time for your regional top stories. I'm Rashid Ehsan. The Bahamas Prime Minister Philip Davis says today the first day of COP28 started strong with hopes that the discussions held will become a reality. He continued to inform that a key objective is to ensure that the industrialized world recognizes its responsibility to small island developing states as they have a moral obligation in the face of climate change. He was speaking in an interview following COP28's opening session. World AIDS Day is tomorrow, December 1st, and the World Health Organization, alongside international partners, will recognize the resilience, dedication, and innovation displayed by community leaders and organizations in response to the HIV epidemic. However, as pointed out by WHO, despite progress over the years, HIV remains a great public health issue. It said 9.2 million people globally do not have access to the treatment they need, and each day about 1,700 lives are lost due to HIV-related illnesses. Also, some 3,500 people are infected daily, many of whom are unaware if they have HIV/AIDS or not. Magnetic Media is your news leader.
Hey! This Christmas is all about you. Yeah, boy. Flow brings the joy and better value. Together, imagine all we could do. Prizes and offers inspired by you.
Activate a 30-day always-on prepaid mobile plan and get 50% off the ZTE A31 Plus and pay only $58 this holiday season.
This Christmas is all about you. Telling you, boy, Flow brings the joy and better value.
Flow, connecting hearts and homes this Christmas. Visit discoverflow.co. Conditions apply.
The DECR is reminding tour operators to come out to their nature school. While it doesn't provide official certification, the hope is that it encourages those who operate in the natural environment to know their stuff so they can offer a more well-rounded experience, which can lead to higher tips and wider efforts to preserve the pristine environment of the Turks and Caicos. As we end the Atlantic hurricane season for this year, the basin is clear and the NHC says there is no tropical cyclone activity expected in the next 48 hours. I am Dana Malcolm. On behalf of myself, Rashid Esson, and the entire news team, thank you for joining us. The news is a Magnetic Media production and free to share.